Let's see how this works. This is Austin. Austin, say hello.
Hello.
This is my grandson. And we're going to eat some Oreos. And I'm going to do this monologue, breaking the taboo of appearing anywhere, on stage, film, or whatever, with a kid. But I'm doing it for him. It's worth a shot. Give it a shot, I always say. How we doing here? Let me adjust. Okay. This is for you, Austin. Something like that. All right, now let's see how this works. Okay, it probably won't, but I mean, you never know. Have a bite. Have a big bite. Okay. Recently, I bought a new car. When I drove it to my summer home, the people in the village came to look and called it beautiful. Everywhere that day were.
Is that the grandson, my dad?
Yeah. Everywhere that day were trees and the color climax of fall, a surrounding a painted exclamation.
Yeah.
They came to see my new car.
Yeah.
And they called it beautiful.
Yeah.
How crazy they
Yeah.
were. Yeah. For a car is a banal object. Cars can be called beautiful only by persons whose sense of beauty is degraded.
Yeah.
Cars are laughable.
Yeah, Dada.
They are bug-eyed monstrosities, ugly things. The uglier for our admiration of them as having beauty.
Yeah, Dada.
A million Jackson Pollocks could not put on canvas the effect of the old sugar maples on our street that day.
Yeah, Dada.
And all the cars General Motors ever shook off its assembly lines cannot match for exquisiteness of design and intricacy of function.
Yeah, Dada.
For beauty, then, one shrub. All cars on Earth are not that remarkable a creation.
Yeah, Dada.
The things that have made, engineers, builders, industrial designers, applied scientists, amount to very little by that scale, the only correct one.
Yeah, Dada.
The sum total of human works, the artifacts of savages, barbarians, medieval men and modern, all cities and towns, every hut, hovel, skyscraper and temple, all steel bridges, everything man has made to use since the first stone tool or wooden club, does not equal in all parts put together the achievement of life forms of plant and insect in a square foot of grass. And a mouse or even a frog, and you will more than balance off whatever men can do for centuries to come. Yet, what civilized person is aware of that? Who aware sees the implication? Who will then see what it means about man's sense of values and their preposterous exaggeration?
Yeah.
How quickly the graduate age came to imagine his piddling artifacts were all important just because they could alter the appearance of nature to his immediate benefit. How soon he became wholly devoted to that new ability, and what eons were then to pass before he would look once again at reality and discovered something of its elegant construction. Yet what a fool he remained by continuing to dote on the triviality of his fabrications as compared to those of nature. What, for instance, is the entirety of greater New York City compared to one sequoia? Even to a small range of inanimate mountains, or to a cubic mile of sea water with its living content. Not comparable, this mere city, conglomerate of rude buildings, the choirs and big ducks put together in disharmony, so unworkable, its very air cannot be comfortably breathed. Where, among civilizations, are the checks and balances by which alone an environment can be maintained in a habitable condition? They do not exist. They exist as miscellaneous worries of a few minds. We've ignored nature, learned nothing from it, and now we face the cost of that abdication. Our trust. How gross, how irresponsible we are. Man lays a brick, nature sits in an atom. Man installs a component, an electric ventilating fan, let's say. Nature puts in a molecule. Man builds a shopping center. The equivalent in nature would be one element of a simple set, and with each addition, nature arranges a balance in the whole. Man pays no attention to that necessity, is ignorant of its existence. What millionaire in his Manhattan penthouse knows where the electrically ground garbage goes? Or what happens to the trash he drops into his chute? Well, knows or cares. And whoever wonders, as he buys a car he considers pure splendor, how much its manufacture and use adds to the permanent poisoning of the Earth's air, or dissipates from its finite resources. It merely vexes him if he is told these ugly aspects of his auto. It vexes him. Perhaps it worries him slightly, but mostly he reacts by fretting over the added taxes he might be required to pay, even for an inadequate niggling and so hopeless attempt not to add, but just not to end, but just slightly to reduce even one such hazard among the hundreds occasioned by his daily abuses of his planet, his individual additions to nastiness, his subtractions of all value. A few billions earmarked in the next 10 years to modify this self-assassination for alleged progress. More likely $1 trillion spent in that period would not suffice for maintaining life enough on Earth to let that man persist much longer. So before you ever again call an automobile beautiful or jump with joy over any other such engineered product, ask what beauty means and how lovely a car is when properly contemplated. If you will not do that, or cannot, or if you find such comparisons irrelevant, unfair, extreme, absurd, or lunatic, think again. For it is you who are guilty of obliviousness to those sins. You who have not yet noticed how you depend on all other life. You who have no idea what life is. Many geophysicists believe that if American progress continues at the intended rate, if the other civilized nations keep parallel pace, and if underdeveloped peoples of the earth succeed in their planned industrialization in 50 years, or in 30, the Earth's atmosphere will have become too toxic for man's existence. Suppose those geophysicists are mistaken. Suppose the day when too many green plants wither to extinction for man's survival, or for that of the plants and animals man eats, is 60 years away, or even 100. Take that generous estimate of a century. Then if you have young children, ask why they also should have children. because these will be doomed. And this is only one damage we do of thousands, known or not. Such as our self-infatuation, such as man's endless, stupid delight in all he could do. How great he is. Well, that wasn't so bad. Words from Philip Wylie from his book, Magic Animal. I've done it before, but I had a unique opportunity since I am babysitting my grandson to try this. And actually, I haven't seen it yet, but it didn't turn out too bad. Do it yourself, Austin. Atta boy. Maybe I should just let you see him for a second.